But yeah, I got hit as a kid. I did. I not like Hallmark movie level. But enough for me to remember the last time. I do. I remember the final time I got hit like it was a badge of honor. I was 15 years old. My mom was chasing me up the steps with her 3 rings facing in. But again, I was 15, so I was basically the size of a strong, independent woman. And I remember having that realization as I was running from my mom. I was like, wait a second, I'm too powerful for this. So I turned like J-Lo in Enough. I was like, this ends now! My mom raised a hand, threw it at me, I caught it. She threw another hand, I caught it. I go, what now, Keith? I know, I watched the confidence drain from her face, because she just realized her baby boy was too big to beat. So she screamed for my father. She goes, Kevin! Michael just tried to throw me down the stairs. She fucking lied! She lied while staring me in the eyes. The woman that brought me into this world. And my dad is 6'2", 265, asleep in his bedroom like a goddamn polar bear. Hears his name and is like, gets up, starts ambling up the steps. I sprint up the stairs, slam the door behind me. My dad fucking Kool-Aid Mans right through the door. Shatters. Stepped right on my masturbation towel. It was immediately behind my door and rock hard, so it acted like road spikes. There's my dad in full 5th gear sprint. He catches a flat. Turned around to see what it is, saw my towel snapped in half. Turned back to me, raised his hand, looked back at the towel, looked back at me, goes, no. Dry heaved, walked out, and I was never hit ever again.
Refilming and re-recording my original album on the 9th year anniversary. I have to basically revisit like a point in my life 9 years ago that I was engaged when I did that album. So it's going to be, I'm going to do all the bits, try word for word, but also then probably add some current day perspective. I went full-time in comedy too early. MTV back in like the early 2010s was really into New York City comedy, and they hired a lot of us to do panel, to do, Man on the Street, all these different types of shows. So I was on so many of these shows that I started missing so much of my day job that I had to actually choose to be a full-time comedian.
We're comedians, we hang out from time to time. You've been doing what, comedy for 4 or 5 weeks now?
Yeah, just started 4 or 5 weeks ago. What do you mean from time to time?
So I went full-time. Those things completely dried up, and then I realized all I had was stand-up, but I didn't even have stand-up.
Welcome to episode 2 of Dropping Knowledge. I'm Mike Cannon.
I wasn't featuring. I couldn't headline. I didn't have the time. So I featured a little bit here and there. I started for like DeStefano when he did the Guy Code stuff, and then struck out on my own. And then I just forced my way into small, crappy rooms or smaller headline rooms in not like reputable places, because I was like, I need to force my way in. The first album is like an accumulation of 9 years of work, or at least for me. That's when I first started doing an hour. And the reason I even put this out in the first place was because I only was being known for radio appearances, podcasts, and stuff like that. But meanwhile, stand-up is my main thing and also what I wanted to be known for and to sell tickets to. So I was like, I'm not getting selected by Comedy Central. I'm not getting a Tonight Show. I'm not getting all these things. I literally was just like, I want people to know that I do stand up.
Holy shit, thank you guys so much for coming out.
This is almost like throwing yourself a funeral.
New York City, so glad.
I just bought this outfit. I think I may have even ironed it, might not have. And I put the jeans on and I took them off after the night of sweating and my legs were blue.
It's pointless. Going to a bar with your wife is like going hunting with an already dead carcass over your shoulder.
And then that patterned shirt with the pocket on the chest, that was brutal. I just got that because I sweat so much that I thought the pattern would block it out and nobody would be able to see. And I was correct, but it's also like one of the most humiliating things to go back and look at.
Seriously, what's the point? What are you just showing the other animals what could have been?
It was all of my boys from high school. All of them. All of my family, friends, like stuff like that. But my boys from high school were there and like hammered in between shows and getting so emotional. My friends and I don't cry in front of each other. Even when friends have died, we've just been like, let's drink through this. But my buddies, when they were hammered at this thing, I mean, like 3 of them started crying and telling me how proud they were of me. And like that, I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
God, I stink. This is like, that's the craziest thing, dude, is like, I don't like my jokes now. Like, I'll write a joke and I'm like, in this moment, I'm like, man, that's really good. I'm very proud of myself. Put the puzzle together. And then I'm like, quickly, I hate it. But this is 8 years later, so it's been like marinating. I don't even know this guy. Part of me hates him, part of me loves him. Part of me wants to hug him and tell him to stop, or maybe just like record this and then just hang it up the next day and be like, you did it, dude. You did an hour.
Just give him whatever he wants. I don't want to die. Start panicking, just offer up my wife. I'm like, she could cook, but a little.
If I knew who I was, I would have been kind of the partying good guy who loved his girlfriend too much.
I made the mistake of double dipping. I did 2 trips in one day. Real amateur move.
I was fighting who I was while doing material about who I was trying to be, which was, the dark, mysterious artiste.
I did get hit. I didn't get hit excessively, but I got hit enough for me to remember the last time. I do. I remember it as if it was a badge.
The jokes that I hear myself in, and I mean future me, are like getting hit by my parents for the last time. As soon as I listen to that joke, I'm like, oh, that's where you were headed.
Dry heaves, walks out, and I was never hit ever again.
The goal of re-recording it is to kind of just revisit who I was at this point and see if there's been any personal growth. I've been doing comedy this whole time, so it's really tough for me to see any change or growth or progress.
I'm like I was saying, I went through it before, and I was like, oh, I know that joke. And then there's like wedding material, and it's an 8-minute chunk. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
What? Oh, fuck. What is it, doing shrooms and stuff?
No, that's Mushroom Ken, which I know that. Like, there's like 3 of these that I'll like, when I'm writing a new hour, I'll so I'll like pick best ofs of previous hours to like, basically cobble together a set. So some of them I've even told recently, like last time I got hit. I've told that recently.
Oh, yeah, that's a great joke.
Right. It's honestly the only joke in this whole fucking hour.
What actually got me to do this type of material about myself personal was my manager's assistant took me out to dinner and was just like, why don't you talk about yourself? Like, you're just trying to bill yourself as a drug guy or as an angry guy or as this other thing. Why don't you actually explain why that's how you view yourself?
I have a whole story about how I accidentally almost jerked a guy off on the subway that I forgot about.
I remember that.
I know. When I was hammered drunk and
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't really remember how it goes, but it should be interesting.
Get this shot of Sagala smoking. I don't want him to know that we're here yet. I really casually cool smoking. So sad.
Brendan and I met here at New York Comedy Club for sure, where I've met a lot of the loves of my life. Here, let's try. What's the problem?
I don't want to do that.
Brendan's homophobic.
I'm afraid of getting that.
Him and I became friendly very quickly. We both liked Eminem. Surface level interests all kind of aligned.
Against your shirt, so the black shows through. Yes.
Do you see how little he trusts people though, and how just
Yeah,
like
of
he's
course.
like,
Would you trust people
your
with
best
this
friend?
government?
And then Brendan got us to do a gig together in Binghamton, New York, through his friend, one of his buddies from high school. And so set it up, good money. Him, Mike Feeney, and I took a 4-hour drive. We're having a great time on the way up there. It dawned on me, I was like, you confirmed with your buddy that this is like all good, everything's gonna happen? And he's like, oh, actually I haven't talked to him in 3 weeks. We get to the venue, it looks like it was freshly burned down. So I was like, just hit him with a text. He sends him a text, no answer. He was in rehab.
Yeah.
Here,
And then, yes.
go up. You want me to go up your shirt?
No.
I'll do it.
No. Get away from me! Ah, it's bringing me back! It's bringing me back to that special night.
The way you... That's not what you were talking about at all. Dude, that was like a camp memory or something of Brendan. Just like, get out of my shirt!
I never got molested at camp, no. Sorry to disappoint you.
Should I just go up there and just do my new album?
Yeah, you know what?
Guys,
Maybe you should. Like at the end, be like, here's what I'm doing now.
do the Hedberg thing.
Yeah.
You guys didn't like my new shit. It's like, here's some old shit.
No, yeah. 8 years ago, we recorded my first album in this very room, which is exciting because it shows you after 8 years of hard work, you can end up at the exact same place that you started. You know? It's pretty good, actually. Net zero is almost pretty good for this life.
He's more personal, more comfortable, gayer, less fans, if you could believe that.
I feel like such an old fuck.
What
but
is
like
going on with
the fact that I've
new
seen
generation of people?
No, it's like he was good then. He's great now. There's like a different vibe. It's like, yeah, Mike's putting out another better special.
Oh! Did I just come to the picture? Is that what made me
If
come?
you like it, hopefully you like it.
8-year anniversary. What a funny thing to celebrate.
9 year.
8. We thought it was 9 at first, but it turns out.
You didn't do it in 2016.
No, it was 17. It was July of 2017, and then it came out in September. That's crazy that I remember that. I forgot a lot of good stuff. I forgot the one thing that I'm bummed I forgot, how I come from a long line of impatient Irish idiots who like seek out instant gratifications, which explains why I'm a comedian. But my grandfather used to be notorious in our family for grabbing bacon while it was cooking off the pan and putting it in his mouth and cooling it while eating it and just being like, and I'm pretty bummed that I didn't get to tell that back at this show because I would have loved that for a clip.
Next joke, high around kids.
I picked this room when I recorded it because 1, it was my home club where I got up the most, and 2, it's like, the term is now overused, but this is a kill box.
Yeah, it was kids I know and it was weed. I'm not like, not like smoking meth and then chewing through a seesaw.
It feels very sleepover vibe where everybody's just kind of huddled around on top of each other with their little sleeping bags while some drunk asshole is up on a platform trying to make you laugh.
How's it going, everybody? How you doing? Y'all ready to laugh?
Are you hot? Fucking, you're always hot though, right? As am I, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, this show hasn't been all for nothing.
Comedy is weird because you go off and you do these things and then you always kind of come back. There is a somewhat home base. Like, I'm gonna be a New York comic regardless of if I live here or not, but I probably will. But I will be a New York comic for the rest of my life. this place will likely exist beyond my years. So I will likely always come back to this place. And it just shows that no matter how far you go, you always end up back in the same place.
Guys, thank you very much for coming out. This was super fun. I hope you liked it. Thank you.